tell you what, this is what I need you to do tonight. So
I'll come and show you. Come with me, Stern.
Yeah. Let's go. Heavyweight championship of AWF Wildcat. AWF heavyweight. Stand up when you talk to me! Out!
Parks, we're late. Come on, what are you doing back here?
I'm sending an email to Vince.
You understand that computer isn't even on, right?
Well, you know, as one
You understand at your old age of 73 years old even how to use a personal computer. And another thing, I'm looking at the lineup here, and I don't see John Johnson, and I don't see Black Stallion. Why aren't they competing here tonight?
Well, that's a good question. Why are they competing tonight, DJ?
You're the supposed big shot here in your little office. Come on, let's go. The fans are waiting.
They're waiting. I'm coming.
Come on.
Let me get my pencil. God. Want a banana?
No, I don't want a banana. Let's go. Come on.
All right. Easy.
DJ Draper alongside the live wire Johnny Parks. Oh man, this is going to be a heck of a match. The title belt on the line. The Wildcat defends against the Bulldog, Sammy Savard. Their namesakes notwithstanding, these two are so evenly matched there in the ring.
Unbelievable. The man from the Northwoods, the man from the other Northwoods, Roseville, Minnesota. 227 pounds, 225 pounds, pound for pound, skill for skill, tough for tough. No one's going to make this. Anybody can make this. All can make this.
Two different styles. It must be pointed out, we have talked about over and over again, the old school style of Sammy Savard. Not a lot of flash. He doesn't buy in to the whole sports entertainment aspect of what we do every single day, Johnny Parks. He gets in the ring and delivers punishment to his opponent. On the other hand, we have the Wildcat, going on 11 months, is our heavyweight champion in the American Wrestling Federation. Someone so technically sound, someone who has high flying ability, and someone who has such tenacity and such ring presence inside of that squared circle. Oh my.
Truly a cat there, DJ Rabbit. Truly a cat with 9 lives, 9 skills, and lands on his feet consistently. Straight to a headlock take over there with his head scissors there on Sammy Savard. Unbelievable. Match move for move right there and then. But I give the edge, one thing I give the edge to is Sammy Savard, as much as I'm disgruntled to say it. I think he's just a little bit tougher, but he hasn't got that sixth sense that the cat has.
Certainly right. Headlock takeover. Both of these guys fundamentally sound. Not to take anything away from Wildcat, he does have that flash, though, that he loves, selling those programs. He loves signing those autographs. Sammy Savard, on the other hand, couldn't care less about these fans here at ringside.
He cares about breaking bones, hurting people with a belt, with a chain, with his fists, with that mountainous, bulbous head of his. Anything he can wrap his hands on to hurt somebody with. And look at that, just ducks under nicely. Beautiful work there, into a hammerlock from behind, into the headlock, old school from 1932 there.
From 1917,
yes.
Frank Gotch, as he wrestled Luthez Sr. or something like that.
Yeah, Grandpa Lou, yeah. Back then when Big Cash was calling matches. Yeah. Anyway, back to the match.
Administration of former Laborite Governor Floyd B. Olson, of course.
Yeah, of course. He did a fine job, upstanding.
Headlock takeover again by Sammy the Bulldog Savard. And I gotta say, earlier on, I would have expected to see more intensity from the Bulldog. He is keeping it fairly basic, perhaps saving that attitude for later in the match as he's closer to putting away the Wildcat.
I think so too, Draper. What I see with the Bulldog is as long as the match keeps going, the advantage goes to the Bulldog.
You're right.
He absolutely starts walking. It can take him an hour to warm up.
Hip toss.
Yep, straight over there for a cover. 2 only. That was close. But as I was saying, Draper, it takes him a long time to warm up. He builds up cadence, and once that freight train is rolling, woohoo, look out, here comes the Bulldog.
Here we go. Arm drag takeover by the Bulldog into that headlock again.
Right back to the head.
I almost wonder if he's keeping it, too basic at this point. Shouldn't he be trying to, exercise a couple of more high-impact maneuvers?
Well, what I've seen here, too, from Savard as of late in the last few weeks here on AWF Sunday Night Slam is Savard hasn't been digging into the deep book of tricks that he normally does. Fundamental wrestling, clean style, almost like a fan favorite, if I may say so.
Oh my! Monkey flip over, and there's that flash, that pizzazz that we see from the Wildcat.
Oh, crossbody.
Crossbody with no running start. Mistake made. And a champion, a heavyweight champion, cannot make mistakes like that.
Absolutely not. The cat sometimes gets caught in his own momentum. Like a pussycat coming out of a tree for that.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's amazing how he does that. But
what a backbreaker.
Back to the back again, and a cover.
Now we're starting to see a little bit of that edge that we've come to expect from Sammy Savard.
Absolutely.
When you look at someone like...
He's calling for the stomp to the... No. He's hesitating. What?
Come on.
Savard, come on. No.
Go for the move.
He doesn't do it.
Opts for an elbow drop.
Are we seeing a slight change in Savard's attitude?
Has he been hanging out with a social worker or something?
Well, it must have well been.
He's
Therapy might help him.
Bulldog, for goodness sake.
Normally a patented back scratch right there, but nothing from the Bulldog.
Nothing indeed. Backing him into that corner.
Oh, he's going for the right fist. He's hesitating. He's hesitating. And goes for the snap there.
I know Sammy Savard, with that old school style, loves taking a guy over with a snap mare.
I'm lost for words here, Draper. He'll take every shortcut possible, gouge the eyes, close fists, and yet Sammy Savard thought twice about it.
Man, and Sammy Savard's someone who doesn't get along with a lot of other guys in the locker room, doesn't go out for a few beers after the event's over with, but maybe he should listen to someone like me. Maybe if he just spent some time sitting down, going over strategy with someone the likes of myself as we see a sunset flip.
Well, obviously his strategy's working pretty well. It's in a title shot
here,
Draper.
my strategy.
It's always yours. You.
It's a strategy that got him to the dance, but he's not picking his partner off the floor, so to speak. And I don't know too much about dancing, I guess, to make analogies.
No, you're really not one of those tutu type guys, are you? You're a bit of a ballet type dancer?
Thought you were going to mention something about a moo-moo, but let's not go there. Sammy Savard.
That green matched your eyes.
Sammy Savard has tried so valiantly to work his way.
Setting up for the stunner. So close, close.
And Wildcat now with these open hand shots.
Palm strikes. Ancient Oriental palm strikes.
This is pro wrestling. This certainly is not martial arts.
Did I see Savard's one tooth left go on the front row? Backdrop from the cat. He's on fire. The crowd's right behind him here in Princeton, Minnesota.
Sammy Savard taking over for that suplex.
Bridging. Ooh, that was close. Very close, Draper. The cat's on the roll run now. And as we know, as we've seen for the 11 months, he is the second longest reigning champion in the AWF heavyweight title holder. In 11 months, once that cadence picks up there, Draper, he takes it home.
Finally starting to make something happen, and I think Sammy Savard has successfully, to this point, kept that pace down. Because if that pace is kept slow...
Athleticism to the
stunner!
He
hit the stunner!
It's a stunner, it's all over! Cover him! This could be a new champion!
Wildcat!
Oh, no!
Wildcat to the outside!
Wildcat to the outside! Good Lord! He's got to get him in the ring, Draper. We could have a new AWF champion.
He can't win the title on the outside.
It's all over with the stunner. We've never seen anybody kick out of the stunner.
I thought Sammy Savard would rough him up a bit on the outside.
He's doing what he needs to do. Get him to the ring to pin the champion.
Come on.
He has to pin the... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The cat.
No way.
Oh, my God.
Just
my
like
God.
that. Just like that. What a missed opportunity for Sammy Savard.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this bout, and still American Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion, the Wildcat.
have to say, with the lack of ability of athletics in this town in Hutchinson, certainly the academics must be bad too if they have the poor judgment to cheer a guy like Ryan Cruz.
Now, why in the world would you say it's poor judgment to cheer Ryan Cruz? The man is a great talent, a great young star here in the American Wrestling Federation. He gets better each and every time we see him. Why is it a mistake to cheer Ryan Cruz?
Well, he gets better each and every time only because his original level of talent was about nil.
Parks, bail me out on this, will you please? I'm getting nauseous already.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saturday Night Slam. Here we are, TJ Draper, Slick McCush, live wire Johnny Parks, and
yeah, we already introduced the show.
Oh, the bell's on. Let's get this match underway and deal with the crumbs from Draper later on.
The crumbs? I'm not eating anything.
Not yet, you're not. John Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, all 260 pounds of him. As I said so many times, the most disqualified wrestler in the American Wrestling Federation. Probably has the biggest chip on his shoulder. Probably 60 of that 265 is the chip he's got on his shoulder.
Probably from one of the bags of Doritos that Draper's chewing on right now.
Do not insult me like that.
And Johnson posturing to the crowd yet again, Mick.
John Johnson will never endear himself to the crowd. I have a feeling if he came down a chimney on Christmas Eve and handed out presents, he'd still get booed out of the building.
That's a pretty good call here, and the fans here at
aren't you,
Minnesota are letting him know.
Aren't you just hilarious? A bottle of laughs tonight, Karsh.
Ryan Cruz, ladies and gentlemen, from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota, tells referee Patrick Cooper there was a yank of the hair. I'm sure there was, although the referee was a little bit out of position. Look at Johnson now, sitting on that top turnbuckle, soaking it all in. The more you boo John Johnson, the more he likes it.
He's just giving Ryan Cruz a little bit of a chance to maybe catch his breath, perhaps have a higher level of competition. You know, it's going to take more than a waist lock to take out a guy like John Johnson.
Look at Johnson. Now this is pure, raw power in the person of John Johnson, the misfit. Wait a minute, this time, I guess he takes the easy way out, although the smart way out. Wait a minute.
What a cheap shot. What a cheap shot from Cruz. Patrick Cooper should disqualify him right now. The man was in the ropes.
That really bothers you when somebody taps on somebody's bald head, doesn't it? It really hits a sore spot.
What's that? Hits a
Wait a
bald
minute.
spot, you said?
Oh. I'm going to go right to Mr. Hubbard himself. I don't need to deal with this.
Once again, I believe Mr. Hubbard has a restraining order against you, so I wouldn't bother doing that. Look at Johnson. Look at John Johnson, the misfit. I tell you what, those right hands of Johnson, there's an elbow to the top of the head. Oh, he's giving referee Patrick Cooper a little lead. Oh,
good.
That knife edge chop.
Patrick Cooper needs to know where his place in that ring is, and that's to count the 1, 2, 3, nothing more.
Oh! Ryan Cruz!
Man. Oh, look at Cruz. Boy, that's how you make up for a size disadvantage.
What is he doing? This isn't Taekwondo. This is wrestling.
Don't
Can he
worry
step
about
out the
what
kicks?
it is. Duck on the clothesline. Look at Cruz. Oh, that forearm. That flying forearm shot. Cruz all the way to the top. Look at Ryan Cruz. Missile drop kick. He's lighting up Hutchinson High School. Oh, there goes Johnson.
And he's on fire! And the house erupts, Slick Mick. The house is going wild.
I think it was a bit too early in the contest for Ryan Cruz to expend all that energy going to the top rope.
Don't worry about it. You're not in there wrestling. Sit here and
yeah. I've wrestled in this venue at an amateur level.
You filled the bed. Oh, look at Cruz over the top.
A high plancher and John Johnson to the ground yet again.
After you wrestled, they eliminated the 800-pound weight division.
Look at Ryan Cruz, though. I'm mildly impressed. He's taking it to John Johnson.
Now, this is not typical of Ryan. Oh, Johnson again. Nobody home there. Look at Cruz. Oh, that big leg drop across the sternum. Count of 1 and 2.
Oh, he didn't hook the leg, Mick. Come on. Even Parks, you've been in the ring. You know when you're going against someone 100 pounds more than you.
I've never seen a ring in my life. What's that? A burger ring?
Wait a minute.
What's happening here?
All the way across.
Oh,
no.
no.
Johnson. Oh. Oh, man, that side slam.
John Johnson.
Oh, look at Johnson.
Covering him.
He's got just that power. He can do whatever he wants with someone like Ryan Cruz.
He is just big and raw-boned, and that's all there is to it. There's nothing fancy. There's not a lot of finesse about John Johnson, the misfit. But I tell you what, he gets the job done in that ring. He's one of the more dominant wrestlers here in the American Wrestling Federation, and he shows no signs of letting up.
Look at the strategy here from John Johnson, knowing he can't match someone like Ryan Cruz when it comes to cardiovascular conditioning. He's just wearing the man down right now.
Well, that he is with that reverse chin lock, and he's actually, if you can see, he had momentarily his hand over the nose and mouth, cutting off that air supply.
He was indeed. I think they,
God, these morons are making too much noise.
They're having a great time here at Hutchinson. And don't call them morons. What's wrong with you?
The half-heads.
Oh, God. This is painful every week here on Channel 45 with DJ Draper.
Seriously, it's like a root canal every week sitting next to this guy.
Oh, if you only got some dental work, I mean.
Oh, God.
Look at John Johnson. Look at him now. Oh, look at Johnson. Oh, there's that pounding away.
Just clubbing him like it's a baseball bat.
Uh-oh.
Look at Johnson. Oh, God. That whiplash effect on the back
Gonna
of
do
the
it.
neck.
Only 2 counts. So close, so close.
You know, you were talking about, not hooking a leg. Well, John Johnson certainly with a sloppy cover there on Ryan Cruz.
A little bit, but he firmly has this match under his control, and he can take out Ryan Cruz whenever he wants to.
Well, that remains to be seen all the way across the ring. Oh, Cruz goes in with some velocity. Nobody there.
Big boot to that big cranium.
Yeah, absolutely. Johnson is about a half a step short now. Half a step slow, I should say.
Cruz already went to the well once.
From the top, cross body. That's it, count of 1, 2, no! How?
Timekeeper was ready to ring the bell there, but no way that he's going to take out John Johnson like that.
How much money you got bet on John Johnson on this one? You're acting like you bet the house on the guy.
There's sports books that have
a stiff forearm from Ryan Cruz, setting up for the wheelbarrow.
He caught him right in the mouth.
That's it.
He didn't get him in the middle of the ring, though. There's no way to capitalize with a pin attempt.
What a shame if you're Ryan Cruz.
Rookie mistake.
That John Johnson was too close to the ropes, and I'm telling you, he caught him right in the mush.
That wheel kick of the Cruz missile kick, unbelievable. Pinned many opponents. John Johnson being in the center of the ring, Slick Mick. That would have been a 1, 2, 3.
480 degrees of rotation, I believe, if I counted correctly. I don't know if the math is right.
Yeah, you're a Harvard graduate. You know how much the 480 degrees is?
I went on a state.
480. Don't you see that on your scale every morning? Oh, come on. Wow.
If only Ryan Cruz had been able to make that pin attempt when he first hit the maneuver, it could be over.
Ryan Cruz, I don't know how advisable this is.
No.
Johnny Parks, he scored a couple of times, but
this is a third time.
Man.
He's taking a lot of time up there, Slick Mick.
That he is. And you can't give John Johnson an extra half a second. Oh, nobody there.
Look at the intelligence there of John Johnson. He knew it was coming. He knew to get out of the way.
Wait a minute. John Johnson, he's got him in that rack.
They set him up.
Oh,
boom.
Smashed his face right into the canvas.
That Celtic stunner, and that could do it.
This is it. Happening move coming up right now, Slick Mick. He's setting up for that Celtic rack right now.
Nobody gets away.
Right in the middle.
No.
He's breaking him,
Slick. That's got to do it.
He's breaking him.
Referee Cooper checking to see. Come on, Cooper. The man is helpless for crying out loud. Don't worry about the hand going down.
That's a 3. That's out. Unbelievable.
That's it. Come on, Johnson.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match as a result of a submission, the John Johnson.
A hard-fought battle, and Ryan Cruz really showing some intestinal fortitude, guts, and determination here tonight. But in the end, the raw power of John Johnson, the misfit, finishing him off with that Celtic rack. It is history, the big W in the books for John Johnson.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony DiNucci.
Tony DiNucci, ladies and gentlemen, a former AWF heavyweight champion, to do battle with a man that he knows quite well, Johnny Parks. For some reason, it's one of those situations in wrestling where two people just plain don't like each other. and they never get enough of beating the holy hell out of each other. That's what you've got in the person of Udo.
Unbelievable. I've got to give the tenacity to Udo here. He's been beaten pillar to post many a time by the former AWF champion, and he comes back for more. Is it thick under the skull? Does he speak English?
Well,
is he human?
He might have that mask on a little too tight.
Yes.
You know, and he keeps asking to get back into the ring with Tony DiNucci.
Well, you know, Udo here is someone who really, I don't think, can plot out a career path. I mean, I don't know, maybe he could get a coach or a manager. Can you imagine him having a manager?
Yeah, I could imagine him having a manager, a guy just like you, as a matter of fact.
I could lend some guidance to an individual like Udo.
You could. You're very similar in brain power.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm saying you're about as barbaric and as uncivilized as he is.
Why?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm very civilized, okay? I only take limousines. I only fly in Learjets. Well, before Tony DiNucci cut my pay, I guess, but...
Well, all $10 now. Let's get to the action here. Udo taking charge over Tony DiNucci. Slinging him off there. Misses the fort.
Oh, DiNucci!
I hate Tony DiNucci so much.
I think you've made that clear for the last 2 years. Look at DiNucci.
Oh!
This one could be over just as quickly. Are you kidding? Count of 1, 2.
Oh!
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Almost send him back to the Isle of Chupalupa.
The Isle of Chutarunga.
Huh?
Okay, you can disrespect me all you want. The fans are used to it, but you do not need to respect someone like Udo, who could absolutely destroy you if he got his hands on you.
I have no doubt. I just said, you know.
So you're going to make fun of him on TV instead of saying it to his face.
I'm not making fun of the man. I'm sure that he's a big hero back at the Isle of Chimichanga. I'm sure he is.
Was that Chupa Chupa you said? Yes.
God bless you.
What is Tony DiNucci doing, taking high-risk maneuvers like that?
To the outside, DiNucci lining up the Chutarunga.
Oh, no. DiNucci with a shot.
Oh,
no.
That won't hurt him.
Okay, this kind of wrestling could be fine on the Isle of Chutarunga, but Patrick Cooper needs to get this in the ring.
DiNucci on the outside. Look at Udo. Oh, no.
That lights him up there with some savage island chops.
The size of coconuts, for Pete's sake. That's it?
That's it.
Are you kidding?
This can't be.
I counted until 10. They're both out. Double D.
What? That's it. That's it. No one confer with the pencil about this one.
Referee Patrick Cooper's official decision is as follows. Both competitors have been counted outside of the ring. Therefore, the official decision is a double countout.
Well, that was about 2 minutes of mayhem here. I had no idea.
Oh. DiNucci's fighting back.
Oh! DiNucci lights him up on the outside of the ring, but this one is over.
And they're brawling still. Ring the damn bell.
It's pointless. It's pointless to ring the bell here. This one is over. I was watching DiNucci and Udo. I did not see the referee administer the 10 count, so I apologize for looking like an idiot out here. I didn't know that he had counted. Oh no! Oh wait!
Stop ringing the bell. Let this man get his punishment. I'm enjoying watching this, in fact.
I'm sure you are. Why don't you go in there and help him?
Oh, there's some blood feud between these two.
Oh, I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy! Oh boy! DiNucci!
Calling
What
for
is
the
the
Italian splash!
He's going to be coming in from South Philly on this one, ladies and gentlemen.
The match is over with. What is he doing? Get him to stop
Oh
this.
boy! Oh!
Patrick Cooper counts it regardless.
Well, I guess DiNucci has won in 2 straight falls.
And the crowd goes nuts for Tony DiNucci.